Dillian the Body Snatcher right here. It's a champ. Big up to Sporting Icon. Subscribe. Otherwise, I might pay you guys a visit.
Now, hopefully, all you guys have seen my previous video with Tyson Fury going at Dillian Whyte, laughing at Dillian Whyte with the fact that he's been WBC #1 for over 600 days, and the fact that Wilder's now going to be fighting Luis Ortiz in September, then Tyson Fury in February, then Tyson Fury again. So that's Dillian Whyte frozen out for at least a year, 18 months now, right? And for me, you guys will know that is no laughing matter. Me and many of you guys have been going at the WBC saying that this whole situation of them protecting Wilder from Dillian Whyte is not right. And up until recently, Tyson Fury was saying the exact same things that we were. That the WBC should just give Dillian Whyte his world title fight. And if Tyson Fury fights Wilder before Dillian Whyte, then he'll get that belt. And then his first defense will be against Dillian Whyte, which is all great. So these guys had no issues. The issues came along when the WBC ordered Tyson Fury versus Dillian Whyte for the mandatory position. Dillian Whyte was like, okay, fine, let's do that. I'd rather fight Tyson for a title, but if that's what we're going to do, then that's what we're going to do. Tyson Fury rejected it. Very next day, he said, no, actually, you know what? Yeah, I will fight Dillian Whyte and I'll knock him out in the first 6 rounds or whatever it was that he said. But WBC, you've got to put the diamond belt on the line. WBC said, okay, fine, let's put the diamond belt on the line. He then said no. So you can see where or why Dillian Whyte then flipped the switch. He's like, you're messing me about. You're saying how you can knock me out and this, that and the other. Well, let's do it then. You've got the opportunity to do it here. Even though, as Tyson Fury confirmed today, again, go check out my previous video, where he says that all 5 of his fights with ESPN, he's already had one with Tom Schwartz, so he's got 4 remaining. All of those will be American, as in stateside. And he's not going to be fighting Dillian Whyte in America or Anthony Joshua. So basically all this talk about Tyson Fury going to fight Dillian Whyte or he's going to fight Joshua was all hogwash, wasn't it? Anyway, Dillian Whyte has in fact now responded to Tyson Fury because Tyson Fury was laughing at Dillian Whyte for being over 600 days. And now it's going to be about another year or so if the WBC grant the wish of Deontay Wilder by fighting Ortiz and back-to-back fights with Tyson Fury. And he said that, Dillian, if I see you outside the ring, I will give you a backhand, I'll knock your front teeth out, mush, or whatever it was. Words to that effect. Anyway, Dillian has now responded to Tyson Fury. This is what Dillian Whyte had to say. Listen, Tyson, I'm not hard to find. Gang, look me up, mate. You are the one who called it on, and then you pissed it out when... you pussied it out when the WBC gave you what you asked for. I'm sick and tired of all this talking. Come find me. And last time we was in a boxing together, you was on your ass. So stop talking shit. Right now, I've got Rivas to focus on, and I'll fight you anywhere, anytime, in or out the ring. So that is Dillian Whyte's statement. So what Dillian Whyte is saying there, last time these guys put on boxing gloves and shared a ring, he knocked down Tyson Fury. In fact, this isn't the first time Dillian Whyte has said this. Of course, Tyson Fury is saying the complete opposite and all that kind of thing, as you do. Listen, sparring stories are sparring stories. Whatever happens in sparring, I mean, that's where you're supposed to get your ass handed to you, right? Anyway, it's what it is. And again, he is right as well, Dillian, where he says that he's got Oscar Rivas to think about. And that is paramount above all else. If he can't beat Oscar Rivas, there's no point thinking about Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder, Joshua, or whoever else. It's a total rebuilding process. Okay, so that's the priority right now for Dillian. So he's absolutely correct. But what you don't do with Dillian Whyte, and we have seen this before, Dillian Whyte will fight anyone outside the ring if necessary. He's run up on quite a few boxers who've been bad-mouthing him before, and Tyson Fury will be no different. So when it comes to this kind of thing, first of all, we don't want to see these guys get it on outside the ring. Inside the ring is where we want to see it, right? But if it comes to blows outside of the ring, Tyson Fury starting that by saying, when I see you, I'll give you a backhander and all this kind of thing. That's not going to sit well with Dillian. Dillian is really about that life. He will run up on you if necessary. He will fight you in a car park. He will fight you in a phone booth. It doesn't matter to him. But if these guys did fight outside the ring, you've got to edge it with Dillian Whyte. Tyson Fury fans, listen, I know you, yeah, but Tyson Fury, he's a gypsy king, he's a bare knuckle, he did this, he's a traveller, and blah, blah. Well, first of all, he even said, and his dad said, that he was protected from that kind of life. So Tyson Fury outside the ring is not that kind of guy. Listen, he'd beat the crap out of most people outside the ring. But those who actually grew up on the street, shall we say, like Dillian Whyte, who was literally fighting all the time. Dillian Whyte, former champion kickboxer, being an MMA in that as well. Dillian Whyte will fight anyone. You would have to edge it with Dillian Whyte in this fight. I'm sorry. So if these two did get into like a one-on-one, there's only going to be one winner, and that's going to be Dillian Whyte. So this is be a bad move for Tyson Fury threatening Dillian Whyte. Because Dillian Whyte, he will confront him. He will confront him about it. But hopefully he doesn't, because I said we want to see this fight in the ring. But either way, Dillian Whyte has responded, and he has pretty much said, which is what I said in the previous video, it was Tyson Fury who started this whole thing. It was him who said how Dillian Whyte is a bum, he's a dosser and whatever else, and he'd knock him out within 6 rounds and all this kind of thing. So when the WBC ordered it, listen, there's only one way of looking at it. Tyson Fury bottled it, is what he done. He had the opportunity to fight Dillian Whyte, but didn't do it. Because of the American dates, whatever it may be. I'm sure Bob Arum would be perfectly happy with Tyson Fury taking on Dillian Whyte, unless he's worried that Dillian Whyte will take out Tyson Fury in a boxing ring. Who knows? But either way, Dillian Whyte, he's got Oscar Rivas to think about. Tyson Fury, please stop being a hater all the time, mate. Honestly, it's getting a little tiresome. It really is. I'm a huge fan of Tyson Fury. But going at Dillian Whyte and going at Anthony Joshua all the time and always defending that Alabama bum over there is a little bit pathetic in my honest opinion. But anyway, it is what it is. What can you do? If these guys didn't beef, I wouldn't be making these videos, right? So anyway, drop your thoughts below, click thumbs up, subscribe. Catch you all on the next one.